discuss the reaction of the plants and animals when Shakuntala prepares to leave the forest for Dusyanta's palace. Number 2. Narrate how Dusyanta recognizes Sarvadamana as his own son and how he is reunited with his wife Shakuntala. Number 3. Briefly recount the episode of Basantasena meeting Rahasena and also comment on her attitude towards Charudatta's son. Number 4. Explore the significance of the court scene Act 9 in Mritchagatika. Number 5. Briefly analyze the symbolic significance of the Assembly Hall of the Mahabharata, Book 2. And last and final, number 6. Distinguish Katha from Akhayika. What does Bana say about his ancestors and about himself and where? Here question number 1 and 2 coming from Kalidasa's play Abhigyana Shakuntalam. Question number 3 and 4 is coming from Mritchagatika by Sudraka. Number 5 question is coming from Mahabharata, and the last and final question is coming from Kadambari by Banbhatta. In the section C, there are total 8 questions of 10 marks, from where you can answer 2 questions. Here the questions are: number 1. Discuss how the Book of Assembly Hall debates the concept of dharma, or analyze the character of Draupadi in the light of her outburst during her disrobing in the Book of Assembly Hall of the Mahabharata. Number 2. The central issue of Mritchagatika is the empowerment of women. Discuss or write a critical note on the significance of the title of Mritchagatika. Number 3. Discuss how Bana presents the hermitage of Javali, or comment on Bana's narrative art in Kadambari. Number 4. Comment on the significance of the title of Kalidasa's play Abhigyana Shakuntalam, or write a critical notes on Kalidasa's portrayal of the King Dusyanta in Abhigyana Shakuntalam. Now you see the question paper of CC2 European Classical Literature. In the section A, here the questions are: number 1. Who were the biological parents of King Oedipus? Number 2. Who were Polybus and Merope? Number 3. Why did the priest came to speak to Oedipus? Number 4. How did Oedipus become the ruler of Thebes? Number 5. What motive does Oedipus assign to the killer of Laius? Number 6. What does Tiresias reveal in response to Oedipus's accusation? Number 7. Who became the king of Thebes after Oedipus's exile? Number 8. Why does Oedipus blind himself? In the first 8 questions are coming from Sophocles' Oedipus the King. Question number 9. Which meter does Ovid use in the poem of Metamorphosis? How many books are there in Ovid's Metamorphosis? Number 10. What did Phoebus ask Cadmus to do after the latter followed the cow? What name did Phoebus ask Cadmus to give to the city he founded? Number 11. Name 4 nymphs that prepare Diana for her birth. Number 12. Who was Semele? What made Juno angry with her? Number 13. Which incident leads to Tiresias' transformation from a man into a woman? How many years did he spend in that form? Number 14. How did Narcissus fall in love? Name the object of his love. Last and final, number 15. How did Bacchus appear to the Lydian sailors for the first time? These last 7 questions are coming from Ovid's Metamorphosis. In the section C, here the questions are: number 1. Briefly comment on the invocation in the Iliad. Number 2. Briefly discuss 2 examples of dramatic irony in Sophocles' Oedipus the King. Number 3. When did Jocasta realize the truth? How did she react to it? Number 4. What was Cadmus asked to do with the teeth of the dragon, and what was the consequence? Number 5. Who was Actaeon? What happened to him as he saw Diana bathing and incurred her wrath? Last and final, number 6. What is the significance of the Lar Familiars, or the household god in Plato's The Pot of Gold? Here question number 1 is coming from Iliad. Question number 2 and 3 is coming from Sophocles' Oedipus the King. Question number 4 and 5 is coming from Ovid's Metamorphoses, and question number 6 is coming from Plato's The Pot of Gold. In the section C, here the questions are: number 1. Identify and discuss the conventions of the Greek epic with particular reference to Book 1 and 2 of the Iliad, or discuss Homer's portrayal of Achilles with reference to Book 1 and 2 of the Iliad. Number 2. In what sense is Sophocles' Oedipus the King a tragedy, or comment on the phrase character is destiny with respect to the character of Oedipus in Sophocles' play. Number 3. Explain with the reference to Book 3 of Ovid's Metamorphoses the tragic consequence of change of form, or briefly analyze Ovid's portrayal of the power of gods in determining human lives in Book 3 of Metamorphoses. Last and final, number 4. Elaborate on the significance of the title of the Pot of Gold, or critically evaluate the representation of female character in the Pot of Gold. So this is the question paper of 2017. Hope this is very helpful for you. Thank you.